Welcome everyone to Data Magic's channel, and today we will discuss how to make your first successful OpenAI API request. In this video, we'll use the legacy completion API method. There are newer chat completions, streaming, transcription, translation, and assistance APIs. But first, let's explore a few frequent errors one may encounter during setup with legacy completions API. After installation of OpenAI plugin, use pip show OpenAI to check the version of the OpenAI plugin. Type the API request OpenAI.completion.create and pass mandatory values for the model and prompt fields. Now send the API request to check response. You may get some errors related to version incompatibility. Legacy completion API require you to have OpenAI version 0.28. So let's install OpenAI version 0.28 by typing the command pip install OpenAI = 0.28. In case you have a solution using OpenAI version 0.28, you can use the migration guide to seamlessly migrate your code base using the instruction guide. You can also notice the methods added and removed in the change log. Now after installation of the older version, check the version using pip show OpenAI command. Retry the command this time with older OpenAI plugin. You may now get a new error that API key is mandatory. This can be set in OpenAI client using OpenAI.API_key equal your OpenAI key. You can get your configured key from inplatform.openai.com website. To learn how to get your OpenAI API key, check the link below in description. After successfully setting the API key, let's try to run the query again. Let's set the model as text DaVinci 003 and the prompt as the elephant could not cross the road because. Now send this modified request. If you've restarted the kernel or created new OpenAI client, don't forget to set the API key, else you may get this error. So let us set the OpenAI key value again and retry our query. Notice you will get a new error that text DaVinci 003 model is deprecated and a documentation link will be provided. Click on that link and you will be navigated to the browser to find a list of all deprecated models, their deprecation dates, and their corresponding model replacements in the OpenAI requests. Here I will now replace the model value with recommended replacement. Now send the API request to check response. This time you can see an error that you exceeded your current quota. To resolve this error, you need to set up your payments and add OpenAI credits. To learn how to add OpenAI credits, check the link below in description. After setting up the payments and adding some credit, let's rerun our completions API query again. You can go to usage section to explore your costs and activity. There are different sections for you to play around. Each graph can be filtered based on the month and the GPT model used. Currently there is no data, so it's empty, but once we have our first successful API request, you will see these values updated. Great! We finally succeeded in getting a valid response for a completion API request. Notice the completion text in the response mentions its body was large and the road was too narrow. So, you asked the question the elephant could not cross the road because, and the LLM responded by completing the sentence with the phrase its body was too large and the road was too narrow. Additionally, there are other parameters to note such as responsid, completion tokens, prompt tokens, and total tokens. We will learn more about them in upcoming videos. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to receive notifications about more such interesting videos.